Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. As you've seen by the title, we're going to be talking about Chapter 6, Season 1. So, for those that don't know, right now we're in Chapter 2 Remix. We went back in time after the Marvel season in Chapter 5. And I thought it was going to be like Chapter 5 Season 5 or Season 6. I think it was Chapter 5 Season 4 was the Marvel season. Dude, I can't keep up with all these numbers. So I thought we were still going to be in Chapter 5, but no. Moving into Chapter 6 Season 1. So as of this recording, it's November 28th. So we just have like 2 more days, maybe 3 days until the live event with Juice WRLD. There's going to be like a big live event concert, and it's rumored to be like the Travis Scott one. I wasn't there for that. I wasn't playing Fortnite at that time, so I've only seen clips online. But if you are a fan of that, that's probably how it's going to be for Juice WRLD. I'm pretty sure he's going to be playing an unreleased song, so that ought to be cool. But after that, we're jumping into Chapter 6, and there have been leaks already if you didn't know. It's going to be themed around like samurais and like swords and ninjas and shit like that. So, forgive me if I don't know what I'm talking about here, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be based around like Japan or like Tokyo, something like that. So, right here, you can see there's this leaked image, and you can see all these different characters from the battle pass, and down at the bottom left you can see it's marked as hunters, and you got like this language on the sides. Dude, I don't know if that's Chinese, Vietnamese. It looks Japanese to me. It looks like it's gonna be themed around that. So starting at the bottom right, you can see there's this cat skin with like a mechanical, Winter Soldier arm, and it's wearing like a blue and white hoodie. I'm pretty sure that one probably has different color styles. I'm guessing that's probably going to be one of the middle tiers. And then right there, we actually have Hope, the blue and black. So she has this, I think this is her 3rd different skin in a different battle pass. So she's definitely getting pushed to be like a main protagonist, She now is in this like Mortal Kombat katana Street Fighter looking getup, and honestly, I fuck with this skin heavy. I'm gonna be rocking this one for a while. So hopefully she's like the tier 1 skin. I doubt she is. And then also we got this guy in the front. I think he's gonna be the 1st tier. So you can see he's wearing like a red skin, and he has like a sword, and it's rumored that that's not just gonna be a pickaxe, but that's actually going to be the new like mythic weapon, since it's around that type of like samurai type stuff. So I hope it's not going to be like the old swords that were in, I forget which season it was, where you had like 3 different charges and they had like blue and purple variants. And you could use it as like movement, which is cool and all, but dude, I remember getting so mad getting killed by those things. So hopefully this one's a little bit different. I don't really care for it being like a mobility item like it was for like kind of like the Ninja Turtle stuff. The Ninja Turtles, you could use it as mobility and, like a deep offensive weapon. So hopefully it's just like kind of like a ground melee. I don't care if there's like a ground slam attack or like a charge attack or something, but I don't know, leave movement for movement, because you're gonna have people spamming that type of stuff, and every time there's a new season, you're gonna have a new mythic that's really OP. So hopefully they don't do that. But you can also see a little demon little baby on his back. So it's also rumored they're going to start bringing back like the animal back blings like we had way back in the day. I couldn't tell you what season, but we had like dogs and wolves and lizards and gingerbread men and dragons. We had a whole bunch of stuff. So clearly it looks like they're going to be bringing that back. And then we got this dude in the white mask, and he has like this smoky effect, like these claws to him and stuff. I feel like that one might have some different edit styles too, maybe a couple, because he looks pretty wicked. I have seen people dogging on him a little bit, but that's the only real picture we have of him, so we don't have like a front view or anything, so it's kind of hard to judge right now. But I think that'd be pretty cool. I think the mask looks kind of cool. And then we got this girl in kind of like the top middle with the red like fan blades. I'm pretty sure she was a leaked concept art at one point, and I don't know if like people voted for her, but I think she's pretty sick too. That'd be cool if she had some different like color options, like if she had like a blue or purple variant, that'd be cool too. I know there's better pictures of them. I'll probably pop that up on the screen in a second too to get the better look at that, but I think she's pretty cool. And then the one in the back that's like that baby blue, the cyan blue on that big fish looking glider. I'm not really going to talk that's kind of boring to me. It's not a very good look. But the two that are standing out to me the most clearly are Baymax and Godzilla. We got a Baymax and a Godzilla collab, dude. This Fortnite literally will do anything. I swear to God, bro. So Baymax, that's going to be cool. He's from Big Hero 6, which is actually a Marvel thing. A lot of people didn't know that. But we can see him with his wings because he could fly in the movie. So I don't know if that's going to be like an emo or like a back bling or something. I guarantee you that's going to be a mythic item. We're going to be able to fly with those because having that on your back as a back bling, that's way too big. They wouldn't do that. So I guarantee you that's going to be a mythic. So that ought to be pretty cool. I wonder what his pickaxe will be. That would be sick. But Godzilla, how are they going to make that a skin? Because they have to, right? How are they going to make Godzilla a skin? That boy is thick, all right? His bottom half of his body is thick, and that's not even the biggest part. The biggest thing is his tail. So if he is going to be a character you can play as, I'm really interested how they pull that off. Or maybe he might just be a big boss or like have like a certain area. I honestly feel like they shouldn't make him a skin because if they want to do him justice and not mess with the anatomy of the character, they're gonna have to keep him how he is. You know what I mean? I don't know if that made sense. I'm just like his design, you can't go changing his design to make him fit into the mold of being able to be playable because the tail and the legs are going to be clipping in and out of stuff, the spikes and stuff. It's gonna be too much. So I don't really think they're making him a skin. They might. I could be wrong. If they pull it off, cool. But I just feel like he's a little too big and clunky for that. So I feel like he's just gonna be like a big boss, or he's gonna be somewhere on the map just walking around like, oh dude, Godzilla's on the map, and he's just like chilling there. That might be cool too. And here is the next image that was shown as you can, bro, this looks wicked. You can see all these different POIs, dude. You see Godzilla in the background with like these bridges. You're seeing like this futuristic tilted towers. There's a big turtle with trees on his back. There's floating fish, like that downtown area with the purple and the blue, bro. That looks fire. And there's like a big statue with a big like club over there too, with like that headpiece like that Raiden has from Mortal Kombat. That's pretty cool. I'm sorry, I'm not very cultured, okay? So if I'm not getting the names right of any of this stuff, just drop it down in the comments. You can roast me there, okay? But this is a better look at these three characters. It's a front-facing look. So for Hope, as you can see, she's holding a new kind of AR. It looks like something like a tactical AR, but also mixed with like an old school burst. But you can see it has like a silencer on it. So I'm curious on how that'll play, but you can see a better look at her. I really fuck with her outfit. She might have some different edit styles too, but I like the mask. She really reminds me of like Mortal Kombat Street Fighter looking. And you can see the girl on the left with the white robes and the red and like the little swirly patterns and the red fan blade things. I think she's pretty cool too. I'm not a huge fan of like the hair and the horns, but maybe in game, you know, if there's different color styles and edit styles and stuff, maybe in game it'll look better, you know, than just this picture. We'll have to see. But I think the dude in the middle, that looks sick, because if you remember from the other photo that I just shown, he just had like a red jacket in like gray and he didn't have a mask on. But now you can see he has like this samurai like tooth mask thing. I see those. I don't know what it's called, dude. And then now you can see the red on his outfit goes all the way down even to his boots. So clearly he's going to have different edit styles. You can see that little demon monster dude on his back is there, and you can see like a little sword holster for his sword. That's really cool. And even what they're standing right in front of, there's like a dragon, like Doctor Strange looking portal thing. So maybe those will be like different portal areas where you can get like mythics or something. But they're definitely showing a bunch of stuff. So seeing Godzilla in the background though, my predictions for that, honestly, like I said, I feel like he's just going to be either like a live event thing and he's going to be like destroying stuff, or there's gonna be, you know, Godzilla versus Mecha Godzilla. Dude, what if they made Mecha Godzilla like a secret skin? That'd be cool. Okay, but I don't know. I just don't see him being an actual playable character. His tail is just really big. If it wasn't for his tail, I could see it, but I could be wrong. But let me know in the comments, guys, what do you think about these new leaks and images that we got? Are you excited for this new season, or do you like the Battle Pass skins? Do you like the maps? new POIs and stuff, let me know down below, because I'm actually pretty excited for this. I don't usually get excited for new seasons like that. I'm kind of like, oh, that's kind of cool. But this one, I'm like, bro, I'm looking forward to it. So I really did like Chapter 2 Remix, even though it had its issues. Fortnite is always going to have its issues. So that's the next thing I want to go over too. What I'm hoping for in this season, like for what they need to change, is the bots. I'll go over that first. The bots are an issue. They don't need to get rid of them entirely, but in my experience, it's either I'm in lobbies with people that are clearly playing Unreal ranked games on the daily, playing 15 hours a day, or I'm playing with just bots. And I'm not good at the game by any means. I'm okay. I'm better than the average player, but I'm nowhere near like PC level. Like, I'm not playing in any like, you know, cash cup type things. I'm not doing any of that stuff. I'm not doing that. I don't mind there being bots in the game, but when it gets to the point where 90% of the lobby is AI, that's when you have an issue. I know they added them in for like newer players, so they felt like they could actually have a chance at the game, which I appreciate. Every now and then it's cool to have a bot, but like, dude, it's bad. Especially with this, you know, another thing I want to talk about is the map size. When your map is as big as the Chapter 2 Remix map is, and you have 90% bots, you're taking out all these AIs, and then you don't find any real players until you hit top 10. And then by that point, you're so used to fighting against bots, as soon as a real player comes up, boom, you're dead. If you're anywhere like me, you know, skill level wise, like it's just ridiculous. So the map size, they need to make it smaller, because even if there weren't any bots, it is so hard to find anybody to fight. You're literally either one, getting your most kills at the drops, because, you know, people are going to drop at new POIs, or two, you're going to drop at a place and you're going to be looting for 80% of the game. You might kill a couple stragglers, and then you'll get to the top 10 and then you get killed. Like, you don't find anybody until the circle gets super small. So most of your game, you're literally just running around. You could have the best loot. You're like, oh dude, I got this, bro, I'm loaded up. Boom, you get fucking sniped in the back of the head. You're like, fuck, dude. Like, I got all this loot, I did all this, you know, running around, and it's for nothing because I literally couldn't find anybody for the entire game. So hopefully they shrink the map size down. Bigger maps don't mean better. You can make a smaller map with just, you know, denser areas. Make it really vibrant, give it a lot of detail. Don't make just huge wide open areas for no reason. And the next thing I want to go over is the matchmaking, because that kind of ties into what I've been talking about already, is that I feel like if I win a game, they're like, okay, you won your game, let's throw you into sweat lobbies. Like, I win one game with like maybe 5 kills, 6 kills, and I'm playing against tryhards, dude. It's just like, dude, what the hell? I have to lose like 20 games in a row to finally get like a regular lobby, and then by that point it's all bots, and I'm just like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I don't suck that bad. I don't want to play against tryhards or bots. Put me in lobbies with people around my skill level. And I know people have talked about this subject a lot. You know, it's hard to do matchmaking. You're not going to have 100%, which is fine. You know, if you're doing really good, they're going to put you in lobbies with people that might play a little better than you, and to challenge you. That's normal, but like, it shouldn't be one or the other. It shouldn't be just black and white. It's gray. You got to have a middle area, because it is fucking ridiculous the amount of times that has happened to me. So hopefully they can do something with that, make it so it's just more consistent, because with map sizes, bots, and the matchmaking, all three of those tie into each other, and it'll be a lot more fun. You know, the game used to be pretty slow paced. They've definitely tried to change it to be a very much, you know, a much more fast paced experience, but they need to have a middle area. It's supposed to be mid, like middle pace, okay? You don't need to be getting around the map in 2.5 seconds with glitches and shit, but I also don't need to be running around the map the whole entire game not finding anybody, and then when I do, it's either tryhards or sweats. Like, you gotta have a middle ground, alright? And the next thing I want to talk about is like the mythics, because like I've said before, every new season they always have a new mythic that they add to the game that is just way overpowered, and you're either on one side or the other. A lot of people are like, dude, stop nerfing all these new, items you add to the game, like, because you nerf them and nerf them and nerf them and nerf them to the point where it's like it's not even worth grabbing, which I do understand. But a lot of times they add these new weapons to the game that get taken advantage of, and as soon as you play, you're like, fuck, somebody's got this new item, and like, bro, you get mad. You're just like, bro, I can't find this anywhere, but I always get killed by this person that has it. Or there's no weapons they have in the game that you can use to combat their new weapons. Like, you gotta have a balance to the game. You can't have it so like, oh, if I don't pick up this weapon, I basically lose. That's what my problem was with the jetpacks in the Marvel season. A lot of people were against it, and a lot of people were like, dude, I missed the jetpacks. It's like, bro, because you just wanted to sit there and spam people going left, right, and you got people playing PC. They can do these fucking 360 no scope shit, but like, bro, nobody wants to do that. People don't want to have to fucking deal with that shit. They want to have fun with the game. They don't want to do that. Then you got the other side. Oh, then don't play the game. Get better. Blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up, dude. Like, you gotta have balance. You can't make everybody happy, but you have to at least try to. So hopefully the new like sword mythics they have, they can balance it enough where they are powerful because they're mythics. They are fun to use, but it's not like one of those items where like if I have one, you're dead. Like, you can't do anything. You're gonna have to make it so like people still have a chance to win the game if they don't have one of those. So that's all I'm saying. But honestly, those were the main takes that I wanted to go over. So it's mainly like the bots, the map sizes, the matchmaking, stuff like that. As far as like mythics and stuff like that, they have to test the waters. They don't really know until the players really start playing it and the community gets together, and they have to start, people talk, it spreads. Epic, they listen, they're not oblivious to what people think of their games. So stuff will be changed, you know what I mean? So yeah, let me know in the comments if you disagree with me or not. Let me know your hot takes, what you like, what you don't like with the new stuff being added, what you wish to see, what you wish not to see. Let me know down below. I'm curious to hear you guys' thoughts on it. I know this is going to be a longer video. It's just me literally just talking into the mic, no script, nothing like that. So let me know what you guys think. And I will see you guys in chapter 6, or chapter 6, season 1. Peace.